beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea. The Lord said unto Hosea, watch. Somebody say beginning. Beginning. The word is almost spelled like different. Tequila. Tequila. It means in the sense of opening. It means when God began to open up the word and to part it unto the deliverer, one of the first things that he says to him, watch this. He says, Hosea, go take unto you a wife of whoredom and children of whoredoms. Why? For the land, or because the land has made a great whoredom, departing from the Lord. When God is not punishing him, God is using him as an example. But when God goes to use you as an example, he wants to take your personal life and put it on display. Right? He says, this is why I want you to marry the prostitute. And she's going to produce children from her prostitution. Why? Because the land, somebody say the land, has committed great prostitution or whoredom. They've gone away from the Lord. We say we want God to use us. We say anyway. But be careful, because then he doesn't want to take your spirituality. He doesn't want to take the thing that people look at and say, oh, they're mature in the Lord. No, he wants to take your personal life and put it on display. How many know the stuff that we don't want anybody to know? Yeah. God said, I want everybody. And that's how I want to use you. See, we want God to use us to be able to preach, to teach, to do things, to be anointed, to be able to flow a certain way. But he says, he's got preachers. How many churches are there in Brunswick? And how many ministers are there in each one of them? How many people are spreading the word in Brunswick? But how many people would submit their personal life to God and say, use this? What did Hosea do wrong? He's the deliverer. He's the one that God wants to use to get the people's attention so he can bring them out. But God says, you got to give me your personal life. Can you see the conversation? Hosea? Yes, Lord. I got an assignment for you. Anything, Lord. Hosea? Yes, Lord. Do you love me? Like Peter, yeah, Lord, you know I love you. Bring me your life. My life is yours. Bring me everything of you. All is yours. Bring me your personal life. Okay, Lord. Are you willing to do whatever I tell you to do? Yes, Lord. Your wish is my command. Go down on Norwich Street at midnight. And at midnight, go down near AutoZone and stand on the corner. There is a young lady, and she sells herself to everybody else. I want you to go down there and take her. Write this down. Write the word take. He didn't say go get her. He said go take her. See, when I began, he says, take unto thee a wife of whoredom. He didn't just say go pick one. He told him which one. And the word take is lockup. Laqach. Lockup. It means to accept. Watch this. It means to bring. And the one I want you to really get, it means to go by. Wait a minute. Now, it's one thing when you want me to go down there and woo her and take a hand in marriage. But what you really want me to do is go down there and take your money that you've been saving. But you don't give me Hosea, who's a man of God, who's been set aside as a deliverer, sanctified, set apart, and holy, now has to go down to where all the other men stay and take the money that he was going to use for a dowry for a wife who has been sanctified. God tells the godly to go marry an ungodly, because I want you to know what it's like. Me loving you. So it's an issue. It's one thing to go down there to try to win her and get her attention. No, I want you to go like all the other men. Why? Because what did y'all gonna see the secret? It's not. It's barely clicking, but you got to see the better part of it. Why? Because God didn't come down to earth. Watch this, in His majesty. He came down just like other men. Amen. How did other men enter into this world? They were born of a woman. So He didn't allow Himself to be ushered in a cloud. He didn't just show up. He came down like other men. Why? To pay a price for a bride who was a hooker. Y'all don't pay for me. He said He did it just like all the other men did. And He went down to take. Somebody say take. He had to go buy him. Somebody say buy him. And He had to buy you a prostitute. Watch this. And I'm letting you know now. The children that she has, they're not going to be yours. It's one thing when you tell me to get a wife so I can have somebody to carry my name. It is another thing when you tell me to go buy her. But even when I go buy her, He says the children that she has is not going to be by you. It's going to be by her other lovers, which He's already telling her. What? That when you before He marries, see, I hope y'all get this. Before He marries her, Lord, I like this. She gonna tip out on you, and she gonna have children. He didn't say a child; He said children, which tells me she gonna tip out more than once. And when she come back, she gonna come back pregnant more than once. Before He even knows who she is, He already knows the price. The price He's got to pay. Christ already knew the price that had to be paid, because the Lamb of God was slain before the foundation of the world, and He yet came down in the form of man. He knew that when I call you and I make you my bride, I'm still going to have to deal with your baby daddy brother. Because He knew that you were going to have other loves in your life. He already knew it. He knew it before He came. You see that? You're going to have other lovers in your life. So I still love you enough to come down and buy you. And even I know that there's going to come a time when you're going to tiptoe on me. I already know that if you're not going to do it one time, and you're going to feel sorry about doing it once, and you're going to feel bad, but you're still going to turn around and tiptoe again, and you're going to bring out children for me to take care of, and they're not even mine. Ooh. You better go a little deeper. Wait, if you're writing down, write down the word whoredoms. Why does He say whoredom? The word is zonun. It's spelled ZANUWN. ZANUWN. U-W-N. Somebody say Jean. It means adultery. Wait, what is adultery? In America, we think we know what adultery is. We've equated it just to sex, where a person goes outside of the marriage covenant to be a lover with somebody else, or to get something that they think they need from somebody else. And can I tell you, Americans are so equated and so attached to sex until that's all they see. But I want to share something with you, but that the word adultery, it doesn't mean just to step outside of your marriage. Wait a minute, how do I know this? What does it mean to adulterate a glass of wine? You pour a glass of wine 3/4 of the way full. What is it? It's wine. Somebody say wine. But if I take something that is not of itself, as long as it's just wine in there, then the wine is whole and it's all wine, right? But if I take water and I pour it into the glass, what I have done was I have adulterated the wine. Why? Because I've added something to the equation that is not a part of the original. And when I do that, I water down its original state. And so when you bring something in that is not a part of the one, and when I bring it in, it waters down the one. It tears down the value of the one. So when it tears down the value of the one, it loses its strength. So it's not as potent or as strong. Because now you've added something to it that is not it. You follow me? That's why Americans use the word adultery for that. Because you've added something to the equation. So wait a minute. What is God telling them now? I want you to understand. You need to understand what it's like loving me. Because I'm going to come in the form of my son. And I'm going to come in a love that I have for you that is pure. And I'm going to take you in, and I'm going to bring you into a love that you don't know called agape. And when I bring you into agape, I make you a part of something that is potent and that is strong, and it is the strongest force on this planet. But the moment you turn around to bring somebody else's love into this kind of love, you water down my love. Now the power that is in my love for you is watered down, because now not only do I have to love you, but I got to love something that's not a part of me. And you make me love something that's not a part of me, but because I love you, I got to love it. And you water down my love for mankind because you're making me do something because I love you, but you're making me do something that I really don't want to do. So since you're making me do it, I want the people to know that you're making me love the stuff that I hate, that you love, that I don't want you to love, but you want me, but you ain't willing to let go of that. He told about front. You gonna love her with an agape love. She not gonna love you. She not gonna love you. She gonna love what's out there where she came from. So you're going to bring her in, and you're going to clean her up, and you're going to take the whore, and you're going to make her house right, and you're going to make her honorable, you're going to make her respectful. But then every day that she goes to the door, a part of her, even though she loves what you did for her, a part of her misses the street corner. A part of her misses what she feels from other lovers. As if your love ain't enough. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't even ready for this. So God, see, we read through this and we don't go through it. So can you say it? Hosea said, I kept myself. And I stayed holy. And I did what you wanted me to do. And now you're telling me to go love somebody who's not going to love me back, but she's going to be more in love. Well, where I bring her, I bought her out of. she gonna love that more than she loved me. And I got to take care of the things that she's in love with when she should have been loving me. That's how God feels loving us. Yeah. Lord have mercy. Wait, because it gets worse. He says, the beginning of the word of the Lord by Hosea, and the Lord said to Hosea, go and I unto you a wife. That's one thing. Of whoredoms. That's another thing. And children of whoredoms. That's another thing. And why? Because the land has committed great whoredoms, departing from the Lord. Wait a minute. The word whoredoms, you get the word, I told you, zanu. And there is a word that it's derived from, called zana. Z-A-N-A. It means adultery on a level that you can't change. Wait, what do you mean on a level that you can't change? You're addicted to that kind of love. Why? I say that because he says the land has committed great whoredoms. Now I'm going to do something that they're not going to be able to see on the camera, but I want you to look at the screen. Look where, see where my cursor is? It says great and whoredoms. I want to show you something. When I hit interlinear, it says great zana and whoredoms zana. So what he's actually saying is they have gone out and committed zana. Whoredoms to a whole level of different of whoredom. It's one thing when you sell yourself to take care of something. But when you sell yourself for the love of no, she wasn't out there trying to make ends meet. She was trying. She was loving somebody, selling herself so she could feel loved by somebody or know what it's like. Oh, y'all don't hear me. Somebody say zana. He says the people have committed zana, great whoredom. It means to be addicted to selling yourself. Wait, so what are you telling me? God says he came in the form of Jesus Christ, and he came to buy somebody who he loves because he loved us when we didn't love ourselves. And he comes to buy somebody who is addicted to selling themselves to someone else. Woo! So he went and he took Gomer. If you're writing, write down Gomer, because I may have to close this. Because I got a good place to go around and come back next week. Gomer's name means, let me mess with you now. Watch this. In the Hebrew, Gomer's name means completion. Hey. If she complete, then why is she out there selling herself? Right? If she is whole, the word means to bring to an end. It means to understand yourself. Watch now. It means to not only understand yourself, but know who you are. So she is not just a woman who knows her end. She's out there, and her care. Watch. It's not that she's out there and don't care. Her care is that's what I do. It needs to be complete. Wait a minute. God is sending the man of God to go marry somebody that we would call incomplete, but God is calling her complete. He sees her by her onama. What is onama? It's her name. Her name is her character.
from somebody else. But while she's trying to find that, she doesn't understand that if she really looked inside for herself, she was already complete. So God says, you want to know what it's like for me to love you? You searching for other lovers to feel good about yourself. But if you only realize that I already made you like me in the beginning, you're already complete. But when you don't realize you're complete, you go running after stuff to try to feel something that you think you need, and you really don't need it. What you need to do is stay home and learn how to enjoy you. Because if you stay home and learn how to enjoy you, you let me come and love somebody who is whole. But when I come to love somebody who is whole, in your own head, you don't think you're whole, because you don't find your fulfillment until you've slept with somebody else. You don't find your fulfillment in your head because you don't realize who you are. Now, I didn't just come down. I sent my only begotten Son, born of the Father, in His majesty and His glory. And He took off His diadem, stepped into woman, born in the flesh, so that He can buy somebody who ain't even sure about who she is inside herself. But I love her so much that I'll marry her even when she messed up in her head. I'll take her even when she messed up in her own head, because I know she's complete. But the process of me loving her, I already know, because she don't think she's complete. She's not going to see the value of my love. She going to go back to finding her value in bed with other people if she only realized that my love is stronger than any love that she can find in anybody else. Yes. That's why I titled this, Nobody But Jesus. Nobody but Jesus could love me that kind of way. To know that I'm already like God. To know that I'm complete already. To know that when I was born, I had everything in me before I was born. But I spend my life looking for who I am in the bed of other lovers, not understanding I was taking a complete person and laying it down and sharing it with somebody who does not understand me, while on the other hand, somebody had their eye on me, who loved me in the state that I was in. When I didn't even love him, he loved me enough to say, I'll die for you, girl, and bring you in. And I already know you're coming with your other stuff from your other lover. But I love you enough to take you and that other stuff. You love me that much that you would take not only the way my messed up mind works, and the messed up things I've done, and the messed up circumstances I found myself in, and my incompleteness and my failures,